It's the NFL on EA Sports. And up next, we'll get a look at Patrick Mahomes.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
True story. First time I saw Justin Herbert at the Pac-12 Media Days, I thought, that can't be Justin Herbert. That guy looks like a defensive lineman. He is massive. But then you watch him play and you realize he's one of those 6'5", 6'6" guys that's the athlete of a 6'2". The way that he moves so effortlessly. The way that rocket arm could throw the ball all over the field. Been hyper productive statistically. Kind of like that Fouts guy that wore the lightning bolt before him. On any given Sunday, this guy can put on a show.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chargers will have a first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Diggs there to bring it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Herbert on first down. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up an LA first down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They send the tight end in motion. Herbert from the gun. The throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have first and goal. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And he has the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He fields it from the 8. And look at this return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
A second down run by Pacheco. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out in 3rd and short.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. They're set up at the 35 now. On the draw, it's Pacheco. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him! And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
The Chargers into a nickel set. 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught for the first. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Chargers getting their offense set for their second drive. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And this one does not go far. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative. When the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air, Herbert. Throw complete to Williams. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. Third down, 1 yard to go. To throw, Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Chargers will have a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. It's Herbert once more. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Herbert throwing again. This ball's cut by Palmer. Oh, he lost the football. And they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. Now Herbert again. Has the connection to Gainwell. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That one gains 7. And it brings up an LA first down. Herbert to throw once more. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's brought down for a loss. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Chargers ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they are thinking points. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. And he makes the catch. Did he get both feet in? No! Oh, so close to 6. Incomplete. So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Brown's kick is up and good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Chiefs and Rashee Rice ready for a new series on offense. And the number of times he's been targeted has led to some serious results. He's currently top 5 in the NFL in receptions. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 32, Kelsey makes the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. They send a tight end in motion. Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. And he's officially in enemy territory now, and they're going to give him the opposing 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he goes out a little short of the 40. Second and 3 now. From the 42. They'll get it to Rashid Rice, complete. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Finds a man right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Herbert on first down. Hits him on the in route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the gun, a give to Gainwell. He still has room inside the 30. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They have themselves another first and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. Has a big hole left. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chargers will have a first.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Working inside the red zone. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start.
False start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a second quarter lead. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers push their lead to 3. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Now trying to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And they're whistling for a stop. It looks like that's one of the Chiefs in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Escapes out to the left. He's running for it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Pacheco hauls it in. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. And it's the Chiefs. With it, 3rd and 2. To the air, Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Pacheco finds the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the 1st half of play.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Tight end in motion right. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. From the 35 on 2nd down. He completes it in traffic. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Tight end going in motion here. Herbert to throw once more. That's complete to Diggs on the slant. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, here's Herbert. Brought in right side. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. It's Herbert once more. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. A tight end in motion now. Now Herbert again. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Brown's kick is up and good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. So that brings us to halftime here in KC. It's the Chiefs who've got the advantage heading into the locker rooms. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland.
And with no halftime report this week, it seems we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chiefs are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. They're out and set, 1st and 10. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Right back to Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, it's Mahomes. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. On the option, they give it to Pacheco. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. Offense to the line for second down.
Second and 5 at the Chargers' 31-yard line.
From the 31. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Following the play, officials signaling for a stoppage as we see it's Marquise Brown shaken up. He's in need of some help from the trainers. Offense set for a first and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll run Pacheco. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on second and goal. Trying again with Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard on the pickup. That leaves him with third and goal at the 6.
It's now third and goal.
Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs grow their lead to 8. Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. First and 10, Herbert. It's taken in by Williams. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Second and 6 coming up here. They go with Williams on the counter. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chargers will have a first. They stay on the ground with Williams. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Justin Reed with the tackle. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8. Another run for Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have third and 5 to figure out. Herbert from the gun. Complete out to the right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Got Williams, and it's complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Has him on the quick hitter. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. 4th down coming up. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Brown's kick is up and good. And that gets them back within 5.
Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, if he's able to handle his 3rd field goal of the game, and just inch them a little bit closer.
His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Escapes a defender. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd down and 6.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught for the 1st. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Catch made over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. So we're through 3 here. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Another throw for Mahomes. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Another Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And they bring him to a stop, but this run gets him into the red zone down to the 15. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 15-yard line.
It's Pacheco again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Chargers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Going to the ground again on first. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner, stop for just 1 yard.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Throw complete to Williams. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Putting the tight end in motion. On third down, Herbert. That's complete to Diggs on the slant. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They need the end zone here. They've got 4 chances at it. This is 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They'll look to run with Williams. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers down by only 2 in the 4th. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground.
And he's taken down. The defense maintains the 2-point lead. Well, they took their shot at the tie, but they'll need to manufacture another score in the time remaining now as that 2-point try is unsuccessful.
It becomes a little bit tougher to punch it in for 2 when that defense knows what's on the line, too. That's a spot where their hand was forced after the touchdown. They have to do their best to surprise them with the call. Easier said, Kate, than done.
The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 36. Finds him on the slant. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Man in motion, headed right. The 2nd down run by Pacheco. And this one doesn't go far. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs up by just a couple of points. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Yellow, yellow.
He's back to throw. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the 1st.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. To throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. Throwing now. It's taken in by Williams. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And he takes this up to the 30 before heading out. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And it sets up 2nd down. Now to throw. Complete out to the right side. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Looking to throw. Pass taken in by Diggs. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Desperation time here on 4th. That's caught beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. Setting up to pass. Cut by Diggs. Oh no, the ball is loose. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. How about 29 yards? Now hang on, they want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Has his man, it's Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. He'll look to throw it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. One final shot here. This is for the ball game. Deflected. Oh, but they couldn't bring it off the tip drill, though. They had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's going to end. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say so long from Kansas City.